The old railway buildings at Station Car Park make a fine starting point for this walk. I join the Cinder Track from Thorpe Lane and head south towards Ravenscar. The path curves between open fields, and a wooden bench offers a moment's pause. Caravans at Middlewood Farm line up neatly alongside the track as I pass. Mark Lane brings me to the Cleveland Way, and Robin Hood's Bay appears for the first time. Down at the slipway the tide is out, and dark rock platforms line the shore. I climb New Road between whitewashed cottages and tightly packed stone buildings. Beckfield, the old police station, was built in 1886 for brawling railway navvies. Carved stonework frames the entrance, though only 2 prisoners ever stayed the night. The Laurel Inn appears ahead, tucked among the narrow lanes and painted cottages. A cast-iron Victorian fountain reinstalled in 2016 recalls the days before mains water. A memorial honours the lifeboat crew hauled 6 miles through snowdrifts in 1881. I reach the hilltop, where visitors lean on the fence and take in the view. The Victoria Hotel stands at the cobbled roundabout, its grand frontage facing the sea. Where the path forks, a signpost points me right along the Cleveland Way. A clifftop bench invites a last look back across the sweeping curve of the bay. The Ordnance Survey marks this as an exceptional viewpoint, and it lives up to that. I head north along a grassy trail between open farmland and the sea. The Cleveland Way follows this course all the way from Saltburn, south to Filey. Above Bulmer Steel, crumbling cliffs and scattered boulders reveal the force of the waves. Near Craisnez, layered stone drops sharply to broad platforms washed by the tide. Looking east, I spot a small fishing boat sitting quietly on the still water. From Clockcase Nab, banded rock falls away to a wide flat shore below. Behind me, Raindale opens as a deep grassy hollow cut into the headland. At Normanby Stye Batts, deep fissures in the rock face tell of centuries of erosion. The rugged coastline continues north, with dark boulders scattered far below. A signpost marks where the coast-to-coast path branches off, now a national trail. I take one final look north along the cliffs, then turn inland across the fields. A farm track leads me past an old red Massey Ferguson parked up in the yard. At High Hawsker, the Hare and Hounds offers a welcome drink before I press on. A public footpath through Northcliffe Holiday Park leads me back towards the Cinder Track. I rejoin the track heading east, with green caravans lined up on one side. A narrow path between hedgerows catches my eye, running straight towards the distant sea. Yellow gorse lines the old trackbed, named for the cinder ballast once laid beneath it. The easy surface makes a gentle contrast to the exposed clifftop paths from earlier. From up here, the Cleveland Way is visible far below, threading across the headland. A National Trust sign at Bay Ness marks this quiet stretch of protected coastline. A small bridge frames a wide view south across the bay towards Ravenscar. The track curves between neat hedges and red brick houses as the village draws near. The Grosvenor Hotel sits waiting at Station Car Park, and this fine walk comes full circle.